but moving forward for the next 7 generations, how can we affect and make sure that our kids live in a world where they can be able to address certain things if you have issues, addressing conflict, speaking on things that if you see something, say something. If you don't like something, knowing how to communicate in a healthy manner to come to a resolution or a solution to whatever you're dealing with.
And what makes it, and I'm glad you mentioned the other generation, because what makes us still special is we're still in between.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We're in between what's of the old, and we're in between of what's the new and what's coming. And
we mix that
we're
up and
we're in the middle of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I still have some values from the older generation that I think needs to be around today.
They can't disappear.
And the new generation has a way of thinking that I get challenged by some of the way they think.
Yes.
But it's to find the middle, that fine line, and being fair onto everybody. You know what I'm saying? So,
because my thing is, you can go and pick out the bad part of each generation, but you can also go and look at and find some great things.
Some amazing things.
We want to, obviously, we know how to pick and choose which things we move forward and we want to pull from and add to our generation to help us move forward.
You feel me?
So, and that I always want to make that clear because I've had conversations with millennials, not just millennials, but Gen Xers and baby boomers and, slight disagreements, and I don't want to agree with everybody on everything. That's never going to be the case. But how can we work together to make this thing work?
And one piece too is I see, when it comes down, they call them YNs and all that, now young bulls and all that. But who for them? I had some type of, when I was real young teenager, looked up to the guys in their 30s or their 40s. Where, so it's kind of another standpoint of like, you two guys, we go to work every day, family, children, we're holding things down, and there's emotions attached to that.
Yes.
And it goes back to a little bit what you're talking about, people are dealing with anger issues, substance abuse issues, and a lot of people don't know how to communicate that.
Yes.
And then as we hear this word 24/7, but stigma is all the way real. A guy will sit there and look at something like, if they say I smoke crack, they will, everybody will look crazy, but then you got a guy drinking lean all day. What? That is nothing but liquid.
Liquid heroin.